back at it again with a super late direct impressions, but you know, I have a life and this isn't my job, so suck it. I am going to skip over the things I don't care about. Okie dokie, let's go. And yes, I am clearly reading this off a script even though it's super casual because otherwise I would forget a bunch of things. First was Side Order. It looks cool. I didn't finish Octox Back or Splatoon 3 because Splatoon 3 kinda sucks, but I've already paid for it, so we'll see how I go. Nothing much to go on other than dead fish. Awooga! Personally, hot take, I think leakers should self-delete because they ruin fun. But yeah, we knew there was going to be a Mario vs DK. I wasn't expecting a remake of the first, and then I had to look up the art style of the original because I'm used to the toy style of the later games. I'll probably get this unless there's a budget constraint, even though I'm not a huge puzzle person. The only one in the series I touched was the Amiibo one, so... Seeing Switch footage of Super Crazy Rhythm Castle has me thinking maybe I should get it on PS5 just because of the visual difference, but I have more controls for the Switch and can take it to places, so that's generally where my co-op games go. Super excited, but very unhappy that it's coming out in November. Then we got a Happy Childhood Simulator, which I don't need, maybe you do. I wasn't expecting a anime game, but a cozy one. I'll think about it. If they did it for Yotsuba, it'd be a day one buy for me, but I already have a daughter, so I don't have to escape to video games to experience this. I just gotta wait a few more years. Looks like there's some new stuff combat-wise in Super Mario RPG, but I didn't play the original, so I don't have any opinions on it. Does look nice. Except the UI. So basically, I didn't buy another code off eBay for hella money, therefore I have saved money by doing that and getting this remake collection instead, #girlmath. I don't actually know much about this series, but the cover art for this looks really good. I'm also super confused about why they showed the Peach game at the last direct, with no title and all that weird stuff, when they clearly had heaps to show and they've done it and the game's coming out in March, so it's not like it wasn't there. So that's really confusing, but I am living for those outfits. They are to die for, which is contradictory, don't worry about it. I love Peach, and if someone can draw American Dad style, can you please draw Francine in this fit? Thank you, love, love. Also, someone mod Sword Fighter Peach into On Guard, and I'll buy that. Saga Emerald Beyond has like a kind of 360 era look, just sort of the visual style. Sort of looks like one of the Onechambara games and some other ones. And I'm not just saying that because of the sexy cowgirl who has a hijabi best friend. I love that Square still has to finish putting out the mid-RPGs they were overly working on, and I love like the style of the character designs is kind of not what you normally see nowadays. It's like a bit more retro in a way. For example, the witch Amaya, really don't get to see that kind of fantasy style character design anymore, and like I totally don't like how it, like I definitely wouldn't dress anything. I love it on her. That said, the overworld looks a bit yuck, and I'll see how I feel about the combat. I've never played a Saga game, I own like 3 of them, but I did play and review the Alliance Alive and went way too much into the gameplay systems, which are apparently like ripped right from Saga games, and I adored that, so hopefully this is the time. Just so you know, they did not nerf Lara Croft's boobies. I'm also not sure what the point of playing Trombone Champ was when you can't mod it, but okay. Vanillaware, I knew Unicorn Overlord was Vanillaware immediately, but like everyone else, I was completely certain once we saw the food. I don't play a lot of games like this, but hey, anything Vanillaware puts out nowadays, I want. Speaking of, please put Dragon's Crown on Switch, because I actually want to do a playthrough with multiple people, and that'd be my best shot. They showed more Luigi's Mansion 2, which I'll probably just get because I like playing the multiplayer of Luigi's Mansion, so this version will be a bit more active for a while. Speaking of inactive games, can someone please play Kirby's Dream Buffet with me? Anyway, Nintendo hates me because now we have multiple games in November and like 5 different amiibos, and I no longer work at the video game store, so I have to pay full price for this stuff. And no, I can't price match the budget games because even the places that are basically selling at no profit don't go lower on the $60-ish games. And I still gotta say that I am still disappointed about the Wolf Link amiibo in Tears of the Kingdom. Soon, my Smash amiibo collection will be complete and I can reorganize them. I think it's super rude that the leisure outfits are an amiibo reward for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but hey, it's not like I'm ever going to finish that. I got to the boat. F-Zero 99, baby! I really need to play that and some other stuff soon, but I'll get to that, but that'll be something good to play when I'm sick of Fall Guys, which I've gotten into because of the Final Fantasy XIV clan. I just don't like the lack of longevity these things have, like they got rid of Mario 35 and Pac-Man 99 is leaving, so... And yeah, hopefully that means we'll maybe get a F-Zero for Switch 2. I kinda didn't care about Bandle Tale being some League of Legends craft sim farm thing until I saw that it's being done by the Graveyard Keeper people, so now it's a maybe. WarioWare, woo! I actually liked Get It Together, but hey, more WarioWare, and his voice sure is there. Aiden Chronicles, I got my back email and decided on PS5 because I don't trust the Switch performance when they originally didn't want to put this on the Switch, even though it's my preferred console. I also think it's funny that those Suikoden remasters got delayed, so I can't compare it. Alright, ready for my number one pick? Eastward DLC. Anyway, I'm not yelling, but Eastward DLC, Eastward DLC, East. I'm so happy. Except not, because where the is my board game already that's been delayed for probably a year at this point. So yeah, Alt Timeline or something, little farming sim raising town game thingamajiggy. I don't care, it's more Eastward, and yeah, I can swap between playing that and Earthborn since I didn't play that when reviewing the game. I was considering making a video of there being too many farming sims, but I'm okay with this. I'm very okay with this. Dave the Diver, that got a demo and it's coming on the Switch October. It's probably the one demo I won't cover because, like, the game's been out on PC for a while, but I've been holding on for the Switch port instead of double dipping like a ding-dong. Now I'm only waiting for Pizza Tower, which is not confirmed or said to have been coming to the Switch at all, and Mail Time, which has been said to come to the Switch eventually. Peachette fans stay winning, and Peachette haters can eat my butt. Like, who the hell else did you want? Like, Nabbit? Be for real, you nerd. But I really hope we get to make custom Grand Prix, even though they are breaking my heart and not putting in every possible Rainbow Road so I can do an 8-track Grand Prix of all of them. I really want Peach Beach or DK Mountain, which we should get because of all the Kongs that were added in, or will be. Among Us new map. I love Among Us. I haven't touched it for ages because Oz was having mad connection issues, so I hope that's fixed. I really want to play it again. I also really need a physical because so far Switch Ad Hoc is going to be the only non-online way to play this game. I just want to get it cheap. And I've written finally, even though I have more to say, but the last thing at the direct was the 1,000-Year Door, which again...
Wow! I just saved myself $150. Shoo!
Except I sold my copy of Princess Peach DS and now have to pay more to get that back, so, like, negative money go maths. But hey, yet another expensive GameCube game I didn't get, now cheap. Let's just hope for those Fire Emblems. Though I'm still expecting an unlocalized one first, but Engage was just this year, so we have to wait. Also, like one of my friends pointed out, don't just assume because they're making 1,000-Year Door that they're gonna go back to the old style for the next Paper Mario. They're just giving you the thing that you've been asking for. But not Mother 3. Oh my god, what if that's a Switch 2? That would be so funny. They should do that, that would be really funny. There were a few things in the Japanese direct not shown in the English ones, so most of these aren't confirmed for an English release. Like another Shin-Chan game in the same style as the last one, I think. I didn't wait for the physical for that one, but it's okay because I bought it with birthday cards and then didn't finish it because I wanted to get the perfect thing and the dinosaur battles were just kind of random luck and I almost did it, but didn't quite. This could be a bit better though, hopefully. Also, it looks like a Silent Hope is called Frederica in Japanese, so I don't know why. They showed off Hatsune Miku Fitness Boxing, which was already announced, but this time I'm waiting on the physical because I paid $75 for a digital game with a Fist of North Star boxing, and then an English physical got announced months later, so I'm not doing that again. Just like I'm waiting for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, which has now got a physical confirmed, and all I'm hoping for is an Australian retail release, so I don't have to get it through an American site. And I don't know if the Sharon game is a new one or an old one. Stray Children will get an English release. It's by Onion Games, the people who did Moon RPG and some other things, and it's very aesthetic. Most of the demos that were not mentioned in the English Direct were for Japan, so I will be doing some impressions on those once I actually get to play them, that being Drag Quest Monsters, Silent Hope, and Star Ocean 2. Overall, there was nothing super duper hype except the Eastwood DLC, but plenty of yeah, oh my god, cool, yay! But no Dragon Quest 3 HD. Luckily, Tokyo Game Show is very soon, so fingers crossed we see more stuff like there was none of the level 5 games, which was super kind of weird, but I guess it did take up a lot of the last direct, I think. But yeah, pray for me in November as obviously there's a few games that are just gonna have to wait a little bit, some more obviously than others. But there's a lot of things coming out on November 3rd, and then a few on November 17th. Also, I'm supposed to be buying Christmas presents at that point. Anyway, I'll catch you soon with some other videos. Let me know what you liked so I can get some of that yummy engagement and people actually watch my videos. Bye!